Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. So today I'm going to be taking a closer look inside of the video manual, and this is for 6th grade for the Abeka curriculum. This is going to just show you a breakdown of how they have the lesson plans laid out and also how to grade the papers and things like that. So if you'd like to stick around and see what's inside this book, that would be awesome. Alright guys, here is the Homeschool Grade 6 video manual for the Abeka program. It starts here with contents. Then it goes into textbooks and materials. This is all going to be student materials, teacher materials, abbreviation key. Here's an introduction page to you. I believe that you should read it. Kind of gives you an insight in the book. Here is the time schedules. These are the subjects, how long the video instruction is for each subject, and then how much independent work time it'll take. This is the time schedule I believe that Abeka, the actual school, goes by, so you can either follow it or try to follow it or do your own thing. Teacher instructions on homework, quizzes, and tests, how to use the daily guides, continues on to the next page. Subject descriptions and gradings. This is for Bible, kind of breaks down on how you need to grade for Bible. And then it goes on to arithmetic, reading. This is all your oral reading, the comprehension, and then it goes into vocabulary. It explains each thing that they're going to be doing with vocabulary and how you need to grade it. I mean, from writing skill development to book reports, journals, short form book reports. So everything they're going to be doing, this is how you would grade it. Penmanship. So I had thought that penmanship ended with 5th grade, but I guess it doesn't. So there it is for 6th grade. We're gonna skip through here. We're gonna see spelling, vocabulary, and poetry, history, okay, science and health. I think I skipped a page. And then independent work time with art and activity time, okay? So we're gonna skip through. Motivational ideas for your kids, tips and success. And then here we get into the daily guides. So this you wanna read. See, before you begin, you need to do this. Now, this is literally going to be your best friend through the year, okay? So, starting here on lesson 1, these are just little icons that you're gonna see throughout your daily guides here and here. So, starting with Bible, this column here is for preparation and this is for procedure. So, here you're gonna see Bible. Memorization, it's going to tell you what verses they're going to be memorizing and what lesson they're going to work on, okay? So procedure is for any notes that you need to do, anything that you need to take care of as the homeschool teacher, okay? So if you are video led, obviously this is video manual, you're going to just turn on the video and then it just kind of gives you a little note. See the little note here? It says the teacher's note. That's what that means. So arithmetic, it's going to show what pages they're going to work on. Tells them to have arithmetic, pages 1 and 2, and a piece of note paper or notebook paper ready. And then it's going to just give them notes on what they need to do. Okay, and then this here is again telling you what you need to do. So going down to reading, same thing. It's going to show the pages. It's going to show what they're going to do with the video and what you need to do as the teacher. Going on to reading. Language, penmanship, spelling, vocabulary, and poetry, history, science, and art. And then it moves on to lesson 2. Okay, so just to get into further into the lesson plan. Lesson 111 starts at Bible, the memorization, what lesson you're going to be working on. And then here is this gray section here. This is just letting you know to grade and record oral Bible verses, have students individually say Romans. So that's what they're going to be doing is their oral verses. Now, anytime in the lesson plan that you see anything highlighted with this gray color, that means that you're going to be either collecting, grading, and recording. Basically all of them. So like here and here and here and here, I mean, it's all throughout the pages. Subject is arithmetic, page 201 to 202. Have arithmetic speed drill, lesson 111, pages 201 to 202, and a compass and a ruler. You are going to want to check homework. Tells you what arithmetic lesson and page. Check arithmetic speed drill. This is homework, and this is to complete your arithmetic page 378, lesson 111, homework problems. Reading. Anytime you see this little computer looking thing, it's just a display sign, so it's saying to display the word that's next to it, okay? And then it says display lesson 111 vocabulary list from Appendix C. So that you're actually gonna find in here in Appendix C, and I will show you that in a little bit. Have students copy lesson 111 vocabulary list, have students read the word displayed, okay? Language tells you again that you have a quiz, or your kid has a quiz. And then this is what you need to do. Again, you see the gray, so you know automatically that that is gonna be doing grading and recording the grade. And then next, penmanship. Students will be copying the alliterated sentence. Here's a note. So it's just saying the kayaking kangaroo kidnapped a what? Holy moly, that is hard. The kayaking kangaroo kidnapped a katydid from Kentucky. Oh, man, I wasn't ready for that one, guys. Again, here's what you need to do. Spelling vocabulary poetry list. And then you are gonna be doing this. History, science, and that is it for that day. Here is Appendix A, Bible. So this here is leading children to Christ, and it's just telling you as a Christian parent, it is a humbling privilege to introduce our children to God who created them, loves them, and desires to have a personal relationship with them. So this kind of breaks it down to why it's so important to lead our children to Christ. The Bible memory passages, and these are all used from the King James Version, okay? So here it starts with passage 1, lessons 1 through 25, and these are gonna be the verses that they are gonna be memorizing. Passage 2, and it goes on, okay? Ending with passage 9. And here it starts the tests. So Life of Christ series 1 and 2. So this is obviously a test. At the bottom it says test 1. It continues, page 2, page 3. And then here is the teacher key. So this is where you find your answers. And I'm gonna do a video of how I prepare for the new year. Okay, moving on. So teacher key, okay? Just remember your teacher key is in your appendix. What's cool about it is here, it's going to tell you here what you need to grade and where to find it, okay? So don't even worry. I know it looks like a lot, like if you're just starting off with Abeka, it totally looks confusing, but it's not. Everything is laid out so nicely for you. Appendix B is arithmetic. Here are some little fact sheets. You want to take these out, you can always put them in a little plastic folder for them, or you can just put it in a binder like this. I like to laminate my stuff. Grade 6 Appendix C with reading. Lesson 1, it says to display and following vocabulary words and their definitions. So you're going to want to display these somewhere for them to see. This is dictated on the video, so the questions and the answers. Okay, so reading comprehension skill sheet questions. So lesson 2, skill sheet. Why do you think the armadillo is called the little armored one? And then here's the answers. Bible reading questions. This is what you're gonna ask. Discuss what heaven will be like. Have students name things that will be in heaven and things that will not be in heaven. Okay. Adventures in Greatness. Here's lesson 19, quiz. These are the questions, and then it goes on. So this, I'm telling you, you will need this at all times. Reading comprehension, skill sheet, averaging guide. It's gonna have it broken down for you, lesson and quiz, and then you're gonna put the grade there. Appendix D is language. So if you want more of this to make sense to you and you haven't already, I've posted a kind of overview of what books come with this curriculum. So I have it linked in the description box below if you'd like to click on it, and then you'd at least see everything that comes in this curriculum. So this makes sense once you know what I'm talking about. So this is answers to creative writing exercises. So it just tells you page 28 is riddles, A, B, and then it breaks it down for you. Everything is explained in your lessons, okay? So that is your daily guides is key. Language quiz key, Abeka biographies and novels. Okay, so here is your 6th grade book report, short form. It just explains it. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but it explains to you how you're gonna work on it. So, oral book report grading sheet. So here is a teacher research report assignment schedule. And then here's Appendix E for penmanship. Here is your cursive formation guide. Again, you could put this in their little cheat sheet book. Here's their slant guide. And then here are tests that kind of give you an outlook on how you can grade it, what you can do to circle it, how you mark the page, things like that. Appendix F, spelling, vocabulary, and poetry. Here's answers to spelling, vocabulary, and poetry. 6 exercises. Page 3, test your understanding. So these are going to be the answers. And test your spelling mastery, there's that. Okay, so it tells you what pages they're gonna be on. And then here is a homework sample. Just kind of shows how they want their pages, what they want it to look like. Trial test sample. Spelling trial test, spelling trial test 1, lesson 7. There's the answers. So here is Appendix G, which is history. History homework quizzes, the grading scale, how to grade it, depending on how many missed, what the score is. History homework quiz. So it's just gonna give you the answers. History project grading sheet. Appendix H, science and health. So this again is gonna show you grading, and then it starts right into it. Science homework quiz, and then the answers. So this is basically your test key for that. Science project grading sheet. And okay, so home teacher material overview. It's gonna show introduction, general information, getting started, grading policies, subject guidelines. So Bible, the required Bible class is 30 minutes each day. It includes pledge, anthem, songs, verses, prayer time, and a lesson. So it just kind of breaks down on what they expect out of your children. Again, every subject they go through, okay? This you do need to read. Penmanship, vocabulary, history, all the way down to art. And then this is just contact information if you ever need to get a hold of them. So here is the progress report. If you are accredited, what you're going to want to do is this is the one that's going to go to the school. You're going to want to fill out the account number and student ID, which you should have in your dashboard. You put in all of her information or his information. And then here it just explains to you what needs to be done, how you need to grade it, things to remember, and then it starts in what grades you need to send in. Okay, so Bible, it's going to start with lesson 21. These are the passages, and you're going to put the grade right there. History, these are the lesson numbers, these are the quiz numbers or homework, and these are the grades. You're going to fill out the grades that they get. Same with language. And then same with the back here. You want to read the oral reading, you have to call into this number, give them your information, and then your kid has to read to them. Make sure that you sign here. And then what you do is you send this in with the tests, quizzes, reports, everything that's in here you need to send to them. But read on that, make sure that you do exactly what they ask. I'm just kind of giving you an idea. This here you're going to want to fill out. This is your copy. You're going to want to keep this for your records, okay? So they have multiple, and each grading period you send one in, you keep one. See, home teacher's copy. You little tickler. And that's it, you guys. Thanks guys for checking out my channel. I hope that this video helped you guys and it'll make it easier in choosing your upcoming school year's curriculum. Be blessed always.